Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day out there. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys into the escalation challenge, the Bunberry challenge, which is not super easy, I would say. And today I'm going to be showing you guys my team for escalation level 15 and then showing you guys a gameplay clear of me actually beating it, although you guys will see that it came very, very close in the battle when I was actually able to take it down. So this is my team right here. I will say that like a magic ice team is going to have more of an edge in this battle, and that's because at a certain point in time through the battle, the Bunberry is going to get an innate magic defense debuff, which can really help you take down its HP towards the end of the fight. Now, I tried Sephiroth in a team. Let's see. Yeah, I tried Sephiroth right here, but I couldn't quite get his magic attack super high. Not to say that it's not possible, but I don't have any of the mats needed to fill out his roll stream. I feel like you would want the ice up on it, whereas I like already completely maxed Tifa's, and so I feel like I'm going to be like clutching hard on Tifa in the coming battles just to try and utilize her, since she's my most built DPS and in my opinion has the best ultimate weapon for all the DPSs in the game. Alright, so let's take a look at the Bunberry, alright? Weakness, ice, resistance, fire, immunities, poison, darkness, silence, stun, fatigue, fog, and feeble. Physical defense down, magic defense down, so you can break its offenses. I won't be going with a strategy like that today. You cannot enfeeble, but you can stop. You can cast stop. So if you guys are running Sid in a team, you can utilize him, you know, with his limit break, etc. Alright, now Bunberry uses many powerful magic attacks. Super powerful magic attacks, guys. At the start of the battle, reduces all enemies' HP to 1, casts Doom with Black Flower Gale. So you're on a timer from the start. He will inflict all enemies with AoE poison with Green Flower Storm. So I would say that, I don't know if it's like undoable without it, but Bahamut Rod is going to be one of your best friends in this fight for the Asuna all poison heal in the 3rd slot. He's going to inflict pain with Red Flower Storm, enfeeble with Blue Flower Storm, uses Summon Cherry Bunny Egg to call for allies and make itself a target with Provoke. So like ice element group attacks are effective as the allies they summon are weak against ice, and that's just because you can't target them anyway. So, you know, I'll talk a little bit about my strategy going into the fight. I'm bringing today one main ice DPS, Aerith as a healer, poison healer, and support magic defense up, plus the physical attack all to the party. And then I'm bringing just a backup magic defense slash healer, guys. So I'm just like, they're other than the countdown timer, as long as you can stay alive in the fight, which can be difficult, and kill him before that timer reaches 0, that's basically it. So my strategy with this battle was to just survive as much as possible while keeping Tifa as offensive as possible, you know. So essentially you just want to the only thing I'm trying to block the boss's major attacks. Other than that, as soon as he casts his Green Flower Call, like immediately heal the poison afterwards. And you guys will see in my battle kind of how I do it. My other strategy going into this is that I do not wait for Red 13's Icy Judgment to charge before I cast Diamond Dust the 3rd time. I'm going to cast Diamond Dust 3 times in this fight. So essentially, my strategy off the bat is just to survive, get all the buffs, debuffs up, and then cast Diamond Dust as soon as possible. Then by the next time Diamond Dust is available, I'll be able to cast it with Icy Judgment, which will give her that ice potency buff up and allow you to get into the later end of the fight. At some point in time, by the time you cast Diamond Dust the 2nd time, you're going to kill the extra little eggs on the side. And not long after that, he's going to give himself a massive physical attack, magic attack up boost, guys. So once that happens, you got to get, like, he does some major damage. So you want to be killing him before that or shortly afterwards. Alright, so let's take a look at the actual builds here. So we have Tifa with her Omni Arcanum Reprieve costume, Shiva's Diamond Dust. We have the, man, I always forget the name of these, Holy Flame Gloves. All right. And the blue daffodil gloves in the offhand for the exploit weakness. Premium heart, of course. I only had one decent Blizzara blow that had ice potency and physical attack on it, but you want to focus your ice potency if possible, so I put one of these on Tifa, and then I just have 2 physical attack stat sticks. You don't have to worry about sigils or really anything else. The only other materia here that's super important is going to be the healing Asuna Ol Poison on Aerith in the 3rd slot, and then for Aerith I spec'd her for healing. For Red 13 I spec'd him for magic defense, while also basically spec'ing him for magic defense as well. Alright, so let's take a look at Aerith. We have her Bahamut costume here for the attack ult to the party and the defenses. Breath of the Earth right here as well. We also have the Bahamut rod in the main hand, Comrade wand in the offhand. Alright, Princess Guard. And then for Red 13, I just put this one on right here for the extra HP. We have Icy Judgment to give the ice potency up for the team. We have Pilot's Collar right here for the AoE heal magic defense buff that can go from mid to high. Alright, we have IV Collar right here for the Ice Imperil. Alright, and then we have just his regular ultimate weapon. Alright, so that's the front end of the build, guys. Taking a look at the back end here, I will say that I do have Tifa's roll stream completely filled out. But at the very least, I think you would want, you know, just the ice one for sure. So she's sitting at 12.2k HP, 12.6k physical attack, and 216 magic defense. I have the Bald Eagle for a sub weapon. I have Cloud Stream Saber as a sub weapon, and the Ultimatic right here, which is going to give her, you know, pretty solid R abilities, as you guys can see right here. Alright, so jumping over to Aerith. Aerith will be at 13.5k HP. She's at 249 magic defense and basically 4.7k healing. We have the Centipede in the back end for healing and a little buff duration. And then I just have 2 magic defense stat sticks. I do have the headphones for the ice resistance on Aerith, so make sure you have one of those on one of your healers slash supports. Alright, and then for Red 13, he has 13.7k HP, 261 magic defense, and 3.4k healing. I do have Kate Sith's Trumpet Shell. I think at this point in time in the game, if you guys are like competing, you're probably going to want like 4 physical defense all weapons and 4 magic defense all weapons. I'm running 3 in this build. I was running 4 before, which made the team more survivable, but Tifa was struggling to kill the boss before he got super buffed up and killed her. So it wasn't the timer, it was just how strong he got at the end. So this one's for the ice resistance, also magic defense all. I have the OB10 Gauntlets of the Worthy for the physical attack all allies right here. And then I have Sid's Rocket Lance for the attack all allies and buff debuff extension on it. Alright guys, so that is going to basically conclude my team. I'm going to let you guys watch the clear, and if you guys have any questions, just be sure to hit me up in the comments, and I will do my best to help you guys get through this Escalation Level 15 challenge. Good luck out there.